Hello everyone, my name is Hot Wyatt and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, Part 4. Without further ado, let's jump straight in. Now, as you can see, I have changed the attire on these three, which is what we're going to be doing in this one as well, along with other stuff. So, let's jump in and go. Oh! Yeah. Oh yes, I also decided to give a name to the squid that's in the giant squid that's in the Black Lake. I have named him Kenny. He shall be now forever known as Kenny. Let's go say hi to Kenny. Kenny, we're back! Hi, Kenny! Kenny! I know you're here. You know you're here somewhere, damn it. Oh yes, I also changed the way the this works, because I changed the setting to see how it went. I may change it back, I don't know. The setting in question, by the way, if I go to it, not there, it's here, is the camera relative. I turned that off, but it's not as important. Anyway, spin. I wonder if there are any hidden passages here. There are hidden passages in the other ones. I'm wondering if there are here, because they're like, there are secrets in the most of the common rooms. Some of them are not so much in, more of out, but it's still a secret all the same.
Revelio.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy herbology. But Professor Garlic is so interesting. She's forgotten more than I'll ever know about.
Huh. She's forgotten more than...
It's brilliant.
I'm sorry, what? She has forgotten more than you'll ever know about, huh? I suppose you could say this is a secret. I don't know, but I doubt it. My food. It's all mine. It forever shall forever be mine. That music is beautiful, by the way. Yeah, let's change the gear up. We haven't changed the gear up in a while. Oh yeah, that was another thing, is I actually gained new gear. We're gonna thing, because I did the Twitch drops, like I watched them, with the exception of one which I'm still waiting for them to do, because it has to be a specific person that does it. So we gained these, which aren't too dissimilar in one of the other ones, which we've actually got on this one. We don't have it on the others, which is this one. Like, identical thing, just different icons and different name. We gained a new hat. Hope if I open up the right thing. New hat, which is alright, it's cool, it's okay. It's meh. A new scarf, which is quite cool. Slytherin! We Slytherin in, and then we gained a new one of these, which is what I've been wearing on all of the playthrough so far, which is this one here. Quite snark, quite snazzy, you know. I mean, the Dark Arts one still looks cool, but This is the one we've been wearing. And I think we're going to keep wearing it. Keep it as a thing. What have we got in these? No, that takes that off. That takes... Well, although that is cool, and I don't have that in any of the others. I have a lot of green here. The others, possibly. I might go with that one. New. This also is the only one that I have the most variations of that. We could go with the dark arts one since it is a dark arts thing. We are playing Slytherin. Slytherin has a tendency to be dark arts. This is the one I got in the Gryffindor playthrough that I'm wearing it as. Yeah, you know what? Let's put the dark arts cloak on. Because, why not? The hood does do stuff, but like with the rest of it, but it's not as thing. We'll leave it down. Oh! It looks weird, but it's still cool. Alright, anyway. Stuff, work, do things. Exist, patience, virtue, everything else. World map. So I ended up going out and exploring here for the other thing. I got about this far in the actual thing, but then I came back here and grabbed these for the thing. This one's a weird one compared to all the other flu networks. I mean, it still fits within the universal thing, but it's still weird. And you'll see why when we go to it, because I will go to it. Let's go here, let's go do this. Because this also allows us to do... yeah. We need to do Professor Haggett's things, which require us to perform Incendio 5 times on an enemy, and dodge roll 10 times to avoid attacks. So let's get this
Future champion coming through.
Death Eater madness going. Do the dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay. I also apologize if at any point this comes out of sync. Hopefully it won't.
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Yay!
Excellent form.
Accio, Incendio.
That's it.
It's the only thing I hate is when it sort of doesn't always go as soon as I press it. It's like there's a bit of a delay.
Incendio.
With the basics.
Levioso.
Next time, perhaps.
And then in other cases you get that where it's like you pressed it knowing it's not responsive enough, and as a result it's pressed it too many times.
Accio.
Like that.
Accio. Incendio.
Like there. I was spamming that and it wasn't firing it.
Accio.
Damn you. Why is this one giving me so much trouble this time?
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Damn it all.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Yay, finally.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it without you with this dummy.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Better beware, you're in for a duel. But yeah, that's the only real peeve I have, is when you get games that require you to press this, but after so long will stop you from doing it, and then you have to wait for it to relax before it can do it again. And it's like, no, I should be able to spam this and continuously fire like I do. Like, no, I'm still pressing the trigger. I have not stopped pressing the trigger once, and you can see like it has its moments where it just stops. And I'm still pressing it. I'm still pressing that trigger. Like, I had not stopped, but you saw it stopped on its own. Like, that's the sort of thing I have issue with when games do that. And it's not just this game. A lot of games started doing that, which is kind of irritating. Oh, you're the person for the thing, the keys.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Never.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Oh, I may regret the decision.
We can make this a real victory.
Shut up, you.
That's the spirit.
4-on-1, and I'll still kick your ass. Oh, I have 7 of those.
Incendio.
Don't shy away now.
Accio. Leviosa. That's all you've got?
Find the one!
Incendio.
There goes my wager.
Where'd the other one go?
Incendio. Leviosa.
Like a winner.
Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Yay!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Perhaps.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Damn right I have. It's not I got lucky. I'm just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
There's so much shine in his mouth that I can see that it makes it look like he swallowed a light. Thank you. I don't know if I deserve this. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. Oh yeah, also there's been an update.
Yes. Levioso.
They updated stuff. Aha! Yeah, so we did do it. We did do all the things. Hold on. Now I want to speak with each of you.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
You can't be beat, can you?
Where'd everyone else go? I wanted to talk to them all. Like they all just sort of vanished off of the face of the earth. Oh yeah, there was also a new location that I found that I need to show you all. Well, it's not a new location.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
It's just one
You should hear Shah talking about combination.
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan House.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. I love it so much. Oh yes, these.
Incendio.
That's all it does. And then it will disappear.
What you did in Cross Wands was fantastic.
I know, I'm amazing.
A moment of your silence and attention.
I figured out how to get into that door. And where this goes. One completes the other. Because there's the door. Oh, I got that one again. See? Ah!
I adore playing wizard chess with my siblings.
Revelio.
But Father says it's a good way to get out of.
Anyway. Oh yeah, so what's the other thing that I needed to show you as well? Claiming mine. Map. Slytherin common room. Let's go here quickly. When I step outside, but I will do it. And I have all the tokens, by the way, except for 4 of them.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Showing off is a marvel.
Because 4 of them I need, You are very weird in the way that you fit in that floor. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, 4 of them I need, not 4 of them, 3 of them I need the Alohomora charm. Now, if I go this way and go into the witch's room, if I look at this tap right here, there's an etching on the thing, there's a marking for the Chamber of Secrets, which I did not bother to check when I came in here before. Anyway, here. And then we're gonna go here. The viaduct. Because if I come this way,
Not the best idea.
oh, I didn't do that. We'll do that and then we'll do the thing. Damn you and my spasming hand.
Lumos.
Random presses. I know exactly where you are. Fear me, mortals, for I am just magical. No. I also found out where that one went on that's on the stair tower.
Revelio.
Towards the music room sort of thing. And the painting. It actually goes into the magical history classroom. But it actually goes into the locked room that we don't have access to because it's a locked room. This is what I found. And then we go down here. We come outside. And we're here. I can magically skim stones and everything and oh, so cool. So cool. And so cool. Oh, I got a new thing. That is apparently more powerful than what I'm currently wearing. How dare you, game? How dare you make it more powerful? Ruin my attire. I'm sorry, what? Oh wait, I didn't check the handles. Handles. Yeah. I made sure it's either a different one of this one in one of the other games. I received this in one of the other games as well. I'm still keeping this. And the next episode that we'll do as a Hufflepuff. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, not as a Hufflepuff, as a Slytherin. Because the next episode after this should be the one with the unique houses. The unique house missions. And then after that, then after that it'll be Gryffindor, then Hufflepuff. In terms of things, did I do this already? Yes, I did, didn't I? Fast travel. Get to learn Expelliarmus. There was also interactions which I didn't realize I could do and didn't bother with.
Another adventure, are we?
But no, I think about it, I don't think it would actually have let me do it either. Yay! What was the stuff here? Yeah, because of her quest line, she required us to do other stuff, do things like I said, the rolly and everything.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes, easily.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Yep, this is true.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
And now I know Expelliarmus. Yay!
Good work. Tommy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus
Let me
will save your life one.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Now, if I go over to her, you can see she's now got another prompt. So let's talk to her, and you'll see what she says.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
How fascinating, how awful. I went with how awful last time. I think I'm going to go with how fascinating this time.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
I love how quick she was to stop him from asking any more about it. It's like, I cannot say about it, don't ask about it. Like, that's just so cool. But I wonder if there's like a charm or a curse or something that's on them that prevents them from duel, or if they attempt to say anything, like kills them if they do.
Revelio.
Like, that's the other reason I'm sort of like, I wonder why they never speak even after.
Expelliarmus.
Because even with people in jobs like that sort of thing, like today, where they'd need to
Revelio.
be sort of quiet about things, don't always remain that way.
What are you up to now?
I fell asleep in Transfiguration. Professor Weasley woke me up and I had jewel all over my wand. Couldn't transfigure my way out of that.
I love that story. It's funny. I had jewel all over my wand. I couldn't transfigure my way out of that. What an accident, I swear!
Revelio.
Ah, yes, this. So if you remember the thing which gave us the historical robes, and you saw on it there was a dragon wrapped around a post type thing, around a pole, that was this. And I didn't even know that. I didn't even register that. It was just like, I registered the two more well-known things, and that was it. Huh. Hi. So, yeah. Now that we've learned Expelliarmus, we can go do more stuff. More damage. More destruction. More chaos. Also, I gained more of these on my other playthrough as well. For one of them. Challenges. Let's go to the map. We just completed that. So why is it still here?
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
How nice to see you.
Okay, it's finally moved out of that thing, so... Okay. That's so bizarre, so weird. Alright, then there were a few things that were here that we're gonna do. Why would I go there when I could go... That was the wrong... There we go. We'll go here. The only reason I'm going to this one and not the one at the end is because I want to actually walk across the bridge. Which be like, yay! For the first time in each game, in each level. Yes, I'm aware that there's a daily key up there. I can't get up there yet. Again? Did I not collect this with any of them? I'm starting to think I didn't. It's an owl, y'all. There are balloons. I'm assuming for when we start flying. I've already encountered a few various magical creatures while spinning out here. So...
Revelio.
Oh yes, I don't know if I showed you, but there was another feature that I didn't realize I could do. I can cause the book to release this little child.
I should investigate.
To lead me where I want to go. Look at this. Alright, anyway.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
You might.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Maybe. For a price.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
The hell is a furlong?
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I should, but not just yet.
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is, but not right now, it isn't. But I've added that because I needed to add that. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed you the other areas, did I? This is the thing of running a multiple playlists at once. You forget what you showed people. Because I don't think I showed you the outside areas. I don't think I showed you the owlry or beast class flying thing. So I will show you those momentarily when we go back to do Herbology and potions. I will do that. Ah, there it is. The astrolabe. See, I only have to talk to him and then that's it. I love how the game starts making it so my character has to wade in when he gets to a certain depth and then swims. This is the weirdest swimming motion ever. But this is like the casual, slow swim. If you go for the fast swim, then it looks like the normal swimming. Like, what the hell? I so cannot wait to get a broom, which happens in the next episode. No, sorry, not next episode, episode after. I keep forgetting that.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
We're saying hi to Kenny. Kenny! Oh, there it is. Kenny! Oh, I gained a new robe.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Grace! Ah yes, Merlin trials. One of it is right here. Nope. You're ringing out for your juices.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, here you are. I did, and it's yours for the price. I did, and I'm keeping it. I don't know how she's going to react with the other ones. Let's go with, and it's yours for a price.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Wait, what? I actually gained gold doing that? I was not expecting to actually receive a reward. I was expecting it to turn out like the other ones. But that's interesting. I'm so intrigued already. I am intrigued. Alright, anyway. We gained new equipment, so I'm gonna have to... Alright, I didn't even check that properly. Health tokens and whatnot. Collectibles. Delectable collectibles. I also found way more notes in Hogsmeade when I went back with me in one of the playthroughs. Oh, and it's stronger. No, it had to be stronger. Why is weaker gear being... Why, game? Why? Oh, and a hat. The hat is a higher level, but also weaker. Damn you, game. I also need to buy more potion recipes and other stuff.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Revelio.
What the hell is that? There's another one of them demigod statues.
Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Talk to you in a moment.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Right, okay, well, two of those that he answered were the same, which were these two. This one he gave a different answer to my Hufflepuff playthrough.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
That is still different.
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
See, that's the one that was mentioned before.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper
Okay, so
Hogsfield.
there's only three that he'll mention.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Ingredients, and you can sell stuff too.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Okay, that's high level, so no selling that. That's also high level.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Yep. And now let's go talk to this goblin over here.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, But he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
I like this guy because one, he paints, which is very different for a goblin, and it's quite intriguing. But then he also, like, as he mentioned, he was smart enough to enchant his carts to return to him.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Yeah, I know. He also enchanted his carts to return to him should they get lost or stolen. Yes, we are out enough that there are wild beasts that will attack. And by the sounds of those, I think I know which ones they are. It's nearby. We're not strong enough for you. Okay, this is a different color to the other one that I unlocked. And this is interesting as well, but I still like this one more. You know, can't wear this yet. Also not strong enough for my puny body. Alright. And as we get closer to them, they will appear on the minimap as like little reddish arrows, similar to how my character appears to things.
Incendio! Revelio!
Why did I hear knives? You have this little thing down here. I don't actually know how to deal with that yet.
Revelio!
Now, there's also a trophy for flipping these, I can see a spider moving in the background, for flipping these, either one or several, 10 times, using Flipendo, which I don't have yet. There's also a trophy for hitting every enemy in the game with the ancient magic.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Yes, Incendio works very well on these spiders. It is quite literally a kill it with fire moment. Oh yes, and there's the other one that spits acid at me. I'm sorry, what?
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
I haven't seen that one being done before. I don't know what was going on with the audio, but Oh well, never mind.
Revelio.
Aha.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Yeah, they hang out in packs. Oh. No. Okay, that's the thing. Up here was there were some creatures, and there was also a waypoint. A fast travel waypoint, I think it was up here. There it is. I don't see the creatures yet, though.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Oh, there is another spider up there. There are more spiders. They weren't the creatures that I saw, though. They were more toad-like in appearance. That was it. Didn't interact with it, though.
This must be it.
This must be indeed. Now then,
This day's gone on too long.
if I open this up. Firstly, we gained more things. Secondly, we gained more enemies, which more info. More handles. More herbs. Yes, look, moves. And more location stuff. One of the things at Hogsmeade, it's far enough out that it gets counted as part of the Highlands, which I find interesting. Challenges. So we got that for Highland pages, but as you've noticed now, we have combat stuff for defeating spiders, defeating mongrels, and thing. And these are traits that you can add and other stuff. So yay.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Oh, there is.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Why, it's a grapple you are.
That was funny. That also wasn't what I was expecting. Screen, that was not time to black out on me.
Revelio. Protego! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incend... If you are there. Levioso! Accio!
What is this?
Incendio!
Put me on the ground!
Expelliarmus!
Easily dive.
Levioso!
Not quick enough.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Put me down at once!
Expelliarmus!
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Accio! Levioso!
Losing your stride. I won't rest till you're dead.
Up for a minute dying, are we?
Levioso!
Much too slow. You can't stop us.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
I will not be made a fool of.
Incendio! Accio!
Prepare to surrender now.
Expelliarmus!
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that. What an unfortunate disappointment!
Incendio!
I... You won't survive this, my young friend. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Accio!
An intruder!
Accio!
Oh!
Expelliarmus!
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Levioso! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Levioso! That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Yay! Also, that changed the requirements for that from the other one, because the other one required me to, like, I think it was Protego or Perry, like Superfire Ranger's shot thing. And now we go to combat. We now have goblins to deal with. Added to this. And there's a list. They're also added to enemies. 4 different types. And we picked up gear, did we? But it was still terrible.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
One of the Merlin trials.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
And away they go.
Revelio.
So let's go back to Arn. Dun, 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 dun.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
I love that response. Alright, before I do, why is this one going uphill? This is not where Arn is, which raises questions. Why is this going this way? Very quickly, we're gonna go up here and get the thing that's here up here, and then we'll fast travel down.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold our heads.
Okay, I have no idea what any of that was about.
Levioso.
Yay, dear. Oh look, Swindler eggs. Swindler Ashwander. Almost there. Oh.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Like, this is the other thing, is like, you have these sort of things are still here, like that, all the way over here. And then you have the other one, which is on the other side, which I will show you momentarily. So if we go here, We fast travel.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was difficult, it was no trouble at all.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That sounds wonderful, it sounds a little excessive, sounds wonderful.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yay!
All the best to you. Once my car...
Come on. There's the other creature that I got to add to my thing. Man, they're too far away to even attempt attacking. Come on, swim. I really don't know why we have that terrible swimming animation. Like, that is the weirdest way of swimming I've ever seen anyone do ever. Anyway. Heading over here. You'll come across this little hut. And this is the one that has the weird thing in it.
Revelio.
In terms of how it's in terms of how its flue system works. Which you'll see in a moment.
Revelio.
So this is it. It's the more traditional
What are you up to now?
in the fire sort of thing, with her image above it instead of like the normal, which I just found interesting and odd. But it's still interesting, and yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. We're adding to this. It's slowly adding all this stuff. Alright, anyway, gear. What was the new gear we gained? And it is better in our stats, so we're putting it on. We're gonna transmogrify it though. Transmogrify! $700 in health. Jesus Christ. What have I been doing? Why am I so OP again? Actually, let's go Hogsmeade. Pippin's potions in the other place. See if we can buy the seeds and stuff, which is what we were doing.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Because I managed to buy every set of seeds this guy sells, and all the potion recipes. Well, not all the potion recipes, but most of them.
What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Mellow sweet is needed. And you'll know why soon.
What can I do for you today?
That's this one, the Thunder Brew is the one I have. I haven't got the invisibility one yet.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Oh, I don't want to sell either of those. I do want this though.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I almost forgot about them entirely. So better stats hat, on we go. And then transmogrify to appear is a little more than nothing. And what was it? It was this one, yes. So I need to temporarily transmogrify this to appear as nothing so we can see what this looks like. And this is a school uniform thing. And then transmogrify this back to the dark arts, transmogrify this to the other thing. And we're done, we're good to go. Now we can sell those. And now we have more potion recipes. And more seeds that I can brew. And stuff. I can grow seeds and everything.
What can I do for you today?
Selling.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Uh-huh. I have about 22 of the file things from Hogsmeade in the Hufflepuff playthrough because of what I went around and did. Fast travel now, let's go see Natty and do her thing. Which is just a conversation.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is, isn't it?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Yeah, see, again, this conversation is, again, different from how it is if you watch the Gryffindor and Hufflepuff ones, where we go with Sebastian instead of Natty to Hogsmeade. So, yeah. Like, I love how it changes these different things, but still keeps it in a way that they interact with you, and it's still sort of quest related into the sort of thing, or like it explains why they're doing the quests that they're doing.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
See, this is again more interesting stuff to hear, and more details about them, more things. But I also love the fact it's the professor told us not to tell everyone, not to tell anyone about this, any of this details. So what do? We immediately tell everyone. We've told Sebastian. We've now told her. The only people we haven't told are the actual professors. What the hell?
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I don't quite know why we needed to be out here to have this conversation, though.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
And if we watch, Natty will apparate. She'll apparate away. See? No one ever... Which is also interesting, because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to learn apparition yet. I don't know. I don't actually know what year they're supposed to learn it. And take their license and stuff. But everyone just apparates away instead of continuing to walk like normal. Anyway, here we go.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stay aside!
Why aim at their feet?
Nobody will miss
Leviosa! Incendio! Accio!
You...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Good! You'll take this student off the bike!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
To your knees.
I don't even do chicken!
Aha! Back for more. How embarrassing!
Accio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
This is the Merlin trials, by the way.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Thank you.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary. I thought Merlin was a myth.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Now, this I find interesting. So either Merlin was a Slytherin himself, or, like, she means it in the way of, like, because they're all classmates sort of thing, and, like, they all went to Hogwarts or stuff, so it's, like, maybe, like, a Ravenclaw or a Hufflepuff or something being, like, teasing the Slytherins. I don't know, it's interesting. Seems a bit tedious. How fascinating, how fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
And this is why Mallowsweet will become important.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Well, it should be kind of obvious, but they're also like timed sort of thing. So like, if you haven't noticed, there is this liquid here. So when I light it, it's going to start sinking into it. If I don't light the others in time, I think it's going to put that out, and therefore I'm going to have to start this again. Although the way we placed the Mallowsweet on that was kind of weird.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
But yeah, as you can see, they're each at different levels, with the one next to her being the lowest. So
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
I love the way that packed itself up, that she had it do it. But yeah, so this is a thing, and we can now do this. And that increases our inventory of like the amount of stuff that we can collect. I think this was the one that I went and did. Might have been that one, I don't know. They're all more or less the same. Actually. Yeah, I think that was the one that I went and did. Let's go do it. Totally, I can't do it no more.
Revelio.
Any more creatures to deal with?
Revelio.
I heard something burrow into the ground. Now where are you?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Okay, no, this is a different one.
Accio.
This looks intriguing.
This is different to the one I did before.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Yay!
Revelio.
Alright, anyway.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
So then the one I must have done. See, now I don't know if it was this one or the other one. Let's go do them. Also, if I go to inventory now. Okay, so I've got combat for the Dark Wizards. But exploration, I now have the Merlin stuff. Claim that. Now I have more inventory. I now have more inventory slots for gear. So if I now go over to gear, you can see we've now gone from 20 to 24. I don't know how high it goes, so it is worth noting. New inventory slots unlocked. 4, yay!
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
The noise that makes when I collect that gear. Okay, no, that wasn't the one. Which means it would have to be this one here, I think. That I did.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I'm already grabbing so many ingredients. So much stuff. Yes, this was the one. This was the one that I did.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Good for you. And then over here.
Accio!
They're all connected to each other as well, so you only need to move one of them, and the rest will follow. Follow, 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 follow.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Debatable. But yay! It's another Merlin trial done and dealt with. Merlin. And I can hear the dog outside barking.
Revelio.
Spoilers be everywhere. It's alright, I know there was more spiders I added to my list on the other one, so I want to add them here. And I found where it was that I found them and added them. That one is massive. Also, there is a person there.
Incendio.
Whoa! They're jumping already.
Revelio.
I'm so glad I have fire making spells. Like, Jesus Christ.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso!
Ah! I'm sorry, what? I cast Levioso, it exploded.
Revelio.
I can still hear spiders around me.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I didn't realize that I could free people.
Incendio.
Also, just coming out of the ground like that, how dare you? How dare you, spiders?
Incendio.
The webs in this are realistic as hell. Oh, there's another skeleton.
Incendio.
Whoa! That exploded on me. I wondered what happened then. I forgot it explodes when it drops. I do wonder though why it explodes when it drops. Me just nonchalantly chilling out in a spider's nest that we just eliminated all the spiders from. Like it's a typical average everyday thing. Like, you know. And I'm not the biggest spider fan. To be honest, what the hell is going on with this tree? Hello, tree? Do you need help? Do you want me to call someone?
Incendio.
Okay then, fine. Goodbye. Yeah, and that adds to our collection. And then we go here. Combat. Claim this. Claim this. I've claimed more stuff already. Alright, let's go to the map. Hogwarts is where I wanted to go, not the other one. What was it I said I wanted to do again? Oh yes, the bell tower. Fast travel, that I can quickly show you. Because I haven't shown you these. I don't think I've shown you these. I don't remember who I showed them to. I'm pretty sure Slytherin was not one of them, because Slytherin was the first to do this. So, we'll go outside. First thing to do, we're going to go all the way over here.
You know it does help you.
Just to show you. So, if we go in this one, we got a carriage. If we go over here, in this one, nothing. Thestrals! And it will give us our gestural, their gender as well. If I go over this way, this is the flying classroom lawn with the thingy over there. Go over here, we've got this, we've got chest, the spectacles, purple dragonite spectacles. There's the thing, and if I go up these stairs into this, there is a flying room to each. And yes, I haven't shown you this because I didn't pick up these. If you want to read them, just pause and read them. That's a locked one. I need a little more from Imelda Ray's, huh? There's a thingy. And if I head up this way, this, which as everyone will know is Hagrid's hut from the films, is the Magical Beast classroom. So before it became Hagrid's, it was the Magical Beast classroom. And then the Owlery, which does have stuff in it to deal with. There is a note that's in there, and there is also one other thing, which is one of those Leviosa statues that'll be at the top. And it also creates a great opportunity for me to show you one other detail that I don't know if I showed you or not. We have to remember who I did this for. Oh! Now lose it. It's mine. Oh, it's a Celtic cape, is it? Yeah, so you come all the way up till you're on this platform. There'll be a note here. And then if you go up, the top here, if you then go around to this section, to this little bit, there'll be a statue here for the Levioso charm. And there is full damage in the game, so if I jump down here, you can see I took a tiny little bit of health drop there, though it does depend on how far you're falling. But your health will recharge on its own, because I'm not in combat. If I'm in combat, I need a Wiggenweld potion. So, yay. Now that those details have been dealt with, Imelda Ray. Imelda Ray. Oh yes, my traits that I can equip to items, to gear. Huh. Dark Arts robe. I needed to go to here, didn't I? Because I need Herbology. Hogwarts map, damn it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Because we're far enough out, it considered us to be outside of Hogwarts, even though we're at the Owlery and still technically in Hogwarts grounds and everything. So let's attend Herbology, shall we?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. then. Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I love how this will wait until I do it, but I also love how it muffles it to show that we've got that in our ears. And this is what I mean by like pusking, dunking, and his expedition, because as she just said, the venomous tentacular is quite deadly and dangerous.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Now, that's the other thing, is like that whole lesson, like that whole section with the mandrake.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I hate you, you're a moron.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
As would I. I would have thought she would have at least checked that. But like, she should have given the kids all the instructions beforehand. And it's like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do, kids. This is what we're gonna do. So once we've done, so before we do any of those steps, we need to make sure we've got these things in, and be like all that sort of stuff. Like, give us all the information beforehand, and let us know that these are screaming and can be lethal and like stuff. Give us every instruction, and it's like, okay, so wait a minute, let me give you the instructions first. This is what you're gonna do. This is how you're gonna do it. Okay, now I've given you these instructions. Put the earpieces in. Then once everyone's given me the okay that they've all got them in and they're all tightly secured, then we'll go ahead with doing the next steps. So go. Like, that would have made more sense.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
That is an interesting question.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Their positions changed, because last time I did it, Sebastian was standing where Natty was, not the other way around. And Natty was wherever Sebastian is. Over there, I think. Anyway.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. It was... I nearly went deaf. I love that option cell. But...
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how...
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
I just wanted to see what happened if I asked her again, like if I pressed the button again, because she didn't do that.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Because like she never told us, like I never selected it before. Like this is the thing, it will also tell you how long it will take to grow, but what it does not tell you is that like some of the info of the thing. So what will happen is that will grow, I'll come and collect it, and then once I collect it, it'll basically regrow and continue to do that continuously until I remove it, until I empty the pot.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
See, like, that would be sort of a reason to follow us and, like, make sure we do it properly.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
My lead, huh? But they padlocked the room. Whilst we're still
Nice
in.
work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. No offense. Sorry. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
I never gave him enough chance to give all that detail last time. I just ran straight here.
Revelio.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Cabbages away!
Look at that. They'll jump on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Oh, is that what those other
Vicious
things are?
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Sure, but it's just a dummy. I was already imagining it.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Take my time. I'm pretty sure you should make sure that I'm safe returning and I don't start trying to grab random plants. Did he walk? Yeah, he goes this route. Like, why did you make us go this route then? Like the other route.
That help helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Which is this idiot here. And as you can see, it's still got time to go. So,
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yay!
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Yeah,
kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Yeah, so the time with this is like real world time. It's not thing. So if I was to wait, like I got to open up the map and wait, to try and get this time to go faster. It won't. It will still be the same amount of time it's seeing now. That's basically how this works.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
My field guide. So.
My mother sent me out.
Because I ended up getting a lot of Dittany last time because of it. But yeah, you have to, if you just leave it as it is, it will continue to grow it almost indefinitely, I think. Like, I didn't leave it in long enough to find out. But after that, and now we've got potions. After that, it will, like if you empty it, then like you can put it in whatever you want and stuff.
Transfiguration owl. Without a doubt, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I don't send many owls to myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that.
Once my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her scarves to school with me. She never even wears it.
Owls fascinate me. They have a lot of responsibility in the wizarding world. Imagine all the walking we'd have to do if we didn't have owls to deliver our post.
I hope to have an owl of my own one day.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters? If you want to win me over, just treat me to a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Completely random. I just want to check in on this again. I want to see if it's actually ready to collect. Oh no! Come on. We just counted it down. Because it's unfortunately it's the only plant pot that I can use so far. Who are you? I don't know who you are. I love that it comes with that strange little whistling kind of. Venomous tentaculars, yeah. So I'm guessing that little number in the thing where it's like 0/2 is how many I can put down at once. I am guessing.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin juice with almond pies. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holidays. They madly try to cast spells at me with their toy wands. Mildly annoying.
I do look forward to going home for the holidays. Mum's pumpkin pasties are the best I've ever had.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holidays. She's written to me nearly every day. The family owl's exhausted.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve. Oh!
That actually sounds quite nice. I want that now. Mince pies and butterbeer.
Anything I could get in Diagon Alley this year, I was able to find in Hogsmeade.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep promising me something to make up for the fact that they spoil my sister rotten. I think we'll just tell them to kick me out with a wind wisp from Spintwitches and we'll call it even.
I should have known better than to buy something from a child walking the streets of Hogsmeade. Little scallywag. Gold, they said it was. More like the work of a leprechaun. Stuff disappeared in a few hours. Such a moon mind.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks to the Hogshead. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jasper Trout.
I always feel quite safe in Hogsmeade. It's your own fault if you come unstuck. That's what my mother would say. And certainly keep away from the Hogshead. Most untoward.
These conversations are interesting. Like, they're just random little conversations, but they hold interesting
Revelio.
level CO. Ow. I'm gonna... Wait. Okay, one, I fell in that and... It's that deep? What? Also, that was not where I was trying to go. I wanted to go down here. Because I just saw this and it's like, hello, what is this? I've not been down here. I have not been down here at all. What did I fall in? It's a disillusionment chest.
Revelio.
Now I'm guessing that that sound that we heard was my Jitney being ready.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Yes, collect. So as you can see, it's immediately started up again. And so it's going to grow more. And it yields 5 every time. I'm going to leave it for potions class and then come back to it and collect it afterwards and then empty it. So let's go do potions. Let's go make some meth.
Sometimes I would come up with...
Potions class away!
I think shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I love that. It'll make him look completely incompetent, which he is. That's when you know you have faith in your students. So this is now going to be interesting.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggen-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggen-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggen-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Almost very little instruction.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Easy now. John.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
And this is where things become a little more interesting.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin rebellion.
I don't know why characters start speaking when I don't actually press a button to interact with them. As a result, they interrupt someone else.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
It's the only reason I'm glad I have subtitles, because it makes it easier and we can read the stuff that we miss out on because of their rude interruptions.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was relieved. Professor Sharp seemed to disagree.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I like him. His enthusiasm for stars and space and stuff is just fun.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
And if you haven't figured out where this is going already, you should very quickly.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you the feather. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Blah, blah, blah. So let's go straight for it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
And yeah, he can't be asked to go and buy it himself.
A well-prepared ritual is always has a few potions on hand.
Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
No need, we'll see it.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Now, as you can see, these also have times, but these have shorter times for some of them. Even Felix Felicis just has a minute. Wait, I have enough to actually brew Felix Felicis? Oh, I am so going to do that. I can brew a few different things. What? I have enough to brew a few different things already. But yeah, we don't get to interact with them anymore. They're just like this.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I'm gonna need some liquid luck for that. I didn't brew this in the other one. I didn't have enough ingredients for that. I did brew one more potion though, which was the Maxima, I think it was the one in the red bowl. Come on, I need the Felix Felicis. Give me Felix Felicis. I'm surprised it had so little in ingredient requirements. I would have thought it would have had way more than that. Come on, 18 seconds, nearly. Come on, let's go, 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 go. Nearly there. And so the one I brewed was this one, which we are going to brew now. I am curious. Wigwam is only 15 seconds? Okay. Interesting to note. It is interesting to see how it mixes itself, but I would have liked to be able to do these interactions whenever, like, proper interactions as well, if I wanted to, instead of having to just wait. So it's like I could have the choice between them. So yay. I don't have the invisibility potion yet, so I can't make that one. So I brewed Felix Felicis. Enjoy.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
How did you know? So I went with, I don't know what you mean, sir, with the Hufflepuff one. I'm going with the sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
So that interaction was
I
against...
think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yeah, so like... That was slightly different to the other one because of how I chose the options I chose, which is interesting.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing, you got me into trouble. I went with you got me into trouble with the other one, I'm going with it's nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Interesting. So he doesn't want Professor Black to know. But that is in reference to the next main mission groups. So now you can see that it says, tell Professor Fig about the map chamber, which we don't know about yet. And this one is titled Scrope's Last Hope. Whereas for the Hufflepuff one, it was titled Prisoners of Love, I think it was. And then like it should be Ollivander's Heirloom for Ravenclaw and the Hunt for the Missing Pages for Gryffindor, I believe. Because this is the thing where it's going to be the different missions depending on which house you're in. And they are vastly different because with the one that we got for the Prisoner of Love for the Hufflepuff, it asked us to go speak to a painting within the Hufflepuff common room, so it's already vastly different, and we haven't even done it yet, so I'm intrigued. But before we do, we're going to end the video from that, but before we do that, there's this to do, which we're going to go do, because I did that in the other one, and then there's this, which I also did. So let's go here first, and we want the flying lawn, because I know exactly where this is. Because it's here.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Very well.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
I'm going to beat you, like I did last time.
The ever-changing game.
The ever-changing game?
Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Beaten.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. Lucky shot.
It's only because your ball was in the way that I never made it all the way across where I wanted.
All in the wrist.
Come on. Yes. I win. Again.
I'll let you have that one. Well done. You beat me.
And I got 10 points more than I did last time as well.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
No need to be upset. That wasn't luck.
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Yeah, I went with the other one. With the I went with the I'm not lucky. I'm just better than you. With the Hufflepuff one. With this one, I went with keep practicing. I'm gonna go with you're clearly not cut out for this on this one.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Haha. In your face. In your face. Oh. So, yeah. Where was the other one again? Oh yeah, we're gonna go do this. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the boathouse either, did I? Ooh, boathouse. I'm forgetting so many different things.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio.
No, just murdering more children. Because that'd be the game now. I'm doing so well with those.
Accio. Incendio.
Me pressing wrong buttons.
Don't laugh, but I've been any good at that one.
You're on fire. Enjoy. Yeah, what I will do is I'll go and collect the stuff that I found in Hogsmeade off screen afterwards. Huh, it's a downgrade. Ha 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 ha. Let's travel with this one. Because I needed to show something. And I forgot to do it. Up we go. Immediately cross and down. So, as you remember in the last one, we had this one uphill. Now, you could probably do it on a broom. But you can do it as well from the ground, but you need to be up here on this platform to do it.
Incendio.
And you can either reach it like this, because it will give you a thing, or you can
Accio.
summon this thing to you. which is something I learned to do. Right, anyway. Why is it that make that sound?
Revelio.
Our neighbor at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelligro. It's true. Nimfrid of
Oh, there's a Leviosa thing.
Leviosa!
Mine. There is a phoenix.
Incendio.
Did I make it reborn from the ashes? No? Okay then. Fine. Fine game.
Revelio.
Where does this go? I am such a child, I will explore everywhere randomly whenever I come across something I've never seen before. Does this even go anywhere at all? Where am I going? Where does this go? Okay, so there's a section that goes down now. Oh, this basically just brings me round to the Alright, okay. Okay, fine, fine. Well, that's where I needed to go anyway. It's like, stop it! You're really irritating me. Anyway.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Maybe.
Were you calling me Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Shouldn't you be studying? I can't wait to see what you were on.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeydukes' cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeydukes' cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Be happy to. Sounds rather untoward. Secret passage right up my street.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig things?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeydukes is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
Well, that's not the attitude to have, because technically it's still stealing regardless of whether it's money or ingredients, but meh, sod it.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
So you're manipulative, and I'm not sure I want to try your first brew.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's... His concoction.
Anyway, I just remembered to go back to Herbology. So we will fast travel and go back and take care of that. Get my Didn't he?
Be too hard to find.
Oh, I know exactly where it is.
What are you up to now?
Murdering children. I've told you this already. So, we take that out, and then we empty pot. And then we can put whatever seed we want in there. Yay! Right, anyway. One-eyed witch passage.
Revelio. Lumos.
No! Mine.
Revelio.
There's a document there? I didn't know that. I'll have to collect that on the other ones then, because I didn't know that was there at all. Oh yes, one-eyed witch passage is upstairs, not down. It's just over there.
This looks like the right statue.
Yep.
Now, what was the password? Descendium.
Yay!
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Probably quite a few people. Now then, away!
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
No such thing as broken with me. The only thing broken is how OP that spell is.
That seems to have done the trick.
That spell is so OP. My gold. No.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Sorry, I'm just feeling possibly changing of my robes to something a little more visible. This is the one I've got for the Hufflepuff. Ah. I don't have the one that I have for Ravenclaw here. I think that one. Oh, we got that, which is basically the same, just different color. But I think the red suits it a little more. I mean, both suit it quite well, but the red just I think makes it pop a little better. Just no. Changing it. At least we ran around a little bit with the dark cloak on. Because I was never really worried about the dark arts clothing. It was more of having the dark arts battle arena and the thestral was why I got the dark arts pack. They were my real interests the whole time.
Incendio!
While there are spider webs here, there are no spiders. Because I never saw any.
Levioso!
Me, still forgetting that my character can jump and that those actions are things he can do.
Accio! Going to have to get past this. Levioso! Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. To go and I'll make it across. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Aha. Got it.
That was not what I intended to do at all.
Revelio.
That was what I wanted to do.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Revelio. Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio.
Oh, we're a little more than close. Enter Honeydukes. Honeydukes. Honeydukes.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio.
I already know where they are, I'm just checking for other stuff. Even though I already know there's nothing else. Oh, I can go out this time? Last time I tried it, it was locked. Like, it was fully padlocked. And I could not go out. Well, that's interesting.
Revelio.
Because when I tried it before, because I did try to go out that door to see if I could. Wait, did I get every thing in Honeydukes? I'm assuming so. Maybe it's because it's night already. But yeah, like I tried to come out there and it wouldn't let me. It point blank refused. It was like, no, it's locked, you can't go out.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
They're all weak in comparison. Hats. That one's stronger. Tattered top hat. We shall change its appearance to appear as nothing. And then I gained 2 new cloaks, one of which was legendary, but I'm not strong enough to wear yet. But I will put it on when I get the chance. Entering! And now I can just run for it. Because there's like no need anymore.
Revelio.
I don't know why it did that weird cutscene thing. But it did. And because there are no spiders or anything to deal with, I can just leg it straight there. Last time I ran without any problems. This time I'm having all the problems. Come in, let's go to the left.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I forgot all about that chest. And I've just gone in the way of preventing me from getting to it. Mine. My gold, all mine. I'm so freaking magical. Enjoy. Beware my power. It's alright, it just looks like a weird door or something, even though it's not. And back into Hogwarts we go! It's probably going to tell me to wait for him. Or that he's going to wait for me or something. And be all like, he will wait.
Revelio.
Oh no, he's still here.
Hello again. Were you able to get...
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Here they are. All yours for a fee.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
I got 300 gold for that? 300 galleons? Did I miss myself out of being paid as a Hufflepuff? Because I could have got paid as a Hufflepuff with this? What? I need to remember that now. Those details must be remembered. Like, I'm sorry. What? Also, I need to find something that's gonna allow me to increase my stats just enough.
Revelio.
Oh, did I do that already? Oh no. In a moment, I need stats.
Revelio.
Guess we're going to Hogsmeade. This video has ended up a little longer than I anticipated. Just a little. Fast travel.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
It's alright, it's remembering where I've been and where I haven't been in which ones. Because I haven't been to every location in all of them. People clipping through stuff.
Revelio.
That'll do. There was also a couple of things that I noticed. So when they have the newspaper stand here, you can actually go and pick up the newspaper and read it. There was other stuff as well. What was it? I don't know if I showed you guys the house that had the 2 doors on it, because it turns out it had a third.
I saw what you did. Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves. Hand them back.
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back.
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times? Are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir.
Promise, sir, we'd never take more than those.
I
tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
I did wonder what it was that had happened. And there are Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw students. Because like I heard that last time, I was like, what was it? Yeah, so this. So like you got this one here, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned and showed before. And was able to light that even without having incendio. Then if we came out and we went across, we had this one here, which changes its interior and thus changing it to a thing. So we've shown you this, but what I did not realize was that there was a third door just here. Still the same name, but completely different store. And it's like, what the hell? But it's also really cool the way that's been incorporated. To have not one, not two, but 3 doors all on the same sort of face that lead to different locations depending on which door you open.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright, anyway. I'll explore Hogsmeade off screen. But for the moment, that gear is terrible in 2 senses of the word. That is a cool Slytherin cloak. Athletic house robe. That is cool. And for the next mission I'll switch to that. And I'll switch to proper Slytherin attire. But for now, I'm going to keep it on what it was. Because I want the other houses to see it. Just so that they can all see that I've been changing and chopping and stuff with my different things. But that is something I definitely want on all the houses now. Like those, that is epic gear. Like, mans. This video has ended up a little bit longer than the others, but hey ho, what are you gonna do? Where was it I was going? Oh yes, up. Up and down.
Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, because I had about 22 of those when I did it on my own sort of thing.
Revelio.
So yeah, some of which came from like up there and stuff. So without further ado, we'll head back to Slytherin common rooms. Slytherin common room. Fast travel. Maybe see if Kenny's ready to play again. Go say hi to Kenny. Kenny!
Broadens the mind.
Kenny! And I'll sell the stuff, the gear, and do all the other stuff afterwards. I am curious if there are things that require me to do specific spells and stuff in them. I do love this so much. It's so cool. Kenny, you're not gonna come out and play? Kenny! Hi, Kenny! Alright, spin. I can't move quick enough. I hate it when it locks it into a slower movement, even when you're like trying to move quickly. It's like, god damn it! Was it this one? No, there's no owl, so it wasn't this one, it was the other one, other side. No. Oh, hold on. Food is mine. Where was our...
Look at your hair, your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets.
Revelio.
Well, alright then, that was rather random.
Oh dear, I'm not sure what kind of look you call that.
First you compliment me, then you insult me. Make up your mind. And where is the owl? I have a feeling I was right the first time. But, like... where it be? 5th years. See, it wasn't there before. Right, anyway. We'll save it, and that'll be the end for this video. And then we'll go from there. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!